Hi people, so this is not another snow POV video, but I ended up coming to this little clearing in the middle of nowhere near my house. It's like our 20-minute middle of nowhere, but I'm with Thor again. I wanted to do a video on how Thor drives on the road when it's not snowy. I am gonna just play around just a little bit. I've already been messing around, not really donuts, but trying to test out the all-wheel drive system. God. So up near my house, we didn't get this much snow. This is probably 4 or 5 inches of snow. Okay. Near my house, we got like an inch. Okay, so I do have to say I've been really impressed with how this thing does in deeper snow, and there's like a layer of ice underneath because this is from two snowstorms, and in the middle of that we got a kind of sleet and freezing rain type of thing. Well, I am not getting in my truck anytime soon. Okay. Wow. The first ice storm with Phantom. This is very flexible. There we go. That's how thick of ice we got. At least that's how much accumulated. But this thing really helped the windshield. Oh God. I am not going to be getting in my truck anytime soon. And yes. Can't get gas. Oh. Yeah. Can drive. Oh boy. But you know, over here a lot of it is just deep. And I'm really impressed, to be completely honest. I'm on all season tires right now, and especially right here where I'm about to go into, it's pretty deep. Yeah, it's pretty deep. And there's this one part where it's interesting. You can make the all-wheel drive and traction control really try to figure itself out. Over here, it's like a cross-cut thing. I did this earlier. It's a little bit more complex if I do it like this, because I'm three-wheeling. Yep, now I'm three-wheeling. It's funny, it kind of works like Toyota's A-Track. It's obviously not as good off-road as A-Track, but it still is surprisingly good for a primarily on-road all-wheel drive system. We're just gonna do a little bit of a, oh God, turn around. It works pretty good. God, the snow. Oh, okay. I am not stuck here. Just back up a little. Think it through. Good boy. It's just there's a good amount of ice underneath the snow, and I was on some ruts. But you know, even in some of the not traveled, well, you know, fresh powder, it's really good. I won't stay here too long because I don't want you guys to be in the video, well, be bored. Hopefully this isn't boring showing up on the camera, but let's just go back into the deeper snow. God, it's pretty deep. And I'm on all season tires. They're pretty new, but nothing crazy. I can't imagine how this is gonna be. God, it's mushy. I can't imagine how this is gonna be with all terrains on it, you know? So the way how I really agitated it was going up that cross-cut thing the other way. God, so many ruts, because people like to do donuts here or snow nuts, but I don't really feel like doing that in this. I'll do it in the Tacoma, but not in this. So let's get right here. It really agitated the all-wheel drive system, and I was just thinking, see, because I'm not exactly three-wheeling yet, but let's try. Okay, kind of a fail. I don't know why whenever the all-wheel drive system is like engaged, the blind spot system gets upset. Huh. It's really aggravating it, but it made it over. There we go. Oh, you have to keep your foot in it. But other than that, it works really well. Now, I'm gonna head out. So I'm gonna head out, but I need to put in my GPS. So, yeah, I wanted to come up here since I had the day off. This is not Green Ridge or any off-roading trail, but it's the closest thing to me, and the drive isn't too bad. But, you know, most of the time I'm not going to agitate the all-wheel drive system to the extent of really making it think and changing my line. But it definitely is better than just plain old open diffs with no traction control like my Tacoma. So on road, you definitely feel the size of this thing. It feels like a moose. But it's not unpleasant. The steering is light. The ride is really soft. Probably because these shocks are a little bit worn out, but it still rides so well. It's not too bouncy or anything. The brake pedal is a little bit soft, but that's just a P2 XC90 thing compared to some sportier vehicles I've driven. So this car is not sporty at all. So power is pretty good, and it sounds pretty good too. And then, you know, pushing it around corners, of course, it's an XC90. It's not the most athletic vehicle in the world, but it is better than some body-on-frame SUVs. That is one thing I can tell you. There's this little patch of snow here, which, see, you can tell all the, oh god, ABS, all the young people like to drive through this. I'm not gonna go all the way down because it kind of sinks you in, but you know, all the fellow young people with 4x4s and all-wheel drives like to go in, like, that's where you see all the ruts. I mean, normal people won't just drive through snow. They're gonna avoid the snow, but, you know, see, so when you really kind of push it, it does feel pretty big. This is not a car I would flick around back roads at all. The steering is just a little bit too light. But honestly, that's not what I bought this car for at all. I bought this car to be a comfy cruiser that can go off-road and fit camera gear, camping gear, and do everything. This road is tight. So So I actually had a second half of this video that my GoPro decided to just delete. So this is the end of this video. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. Stay tuned for all the videos to come. There's a lot of fun things planned, and have a good day. Bye, peeps.